This is how we finally met Alan Walker. So last week, Friday night, something really special happened and we actually got to meet and hang out with Alan Walker for quite some time. But before we get to that, we're gonna give you some sort of backstory on why this is very special to us and like how everything came to be and how everything led to that single moments.
So it all started 2.5 years ago when we made our first Faded drum cover, and this whole idea, like there's a whole backstory behind Faded drum cover, and it's very special to me and to us because I was on the edge of, I don't know if I want to pursue drumming or should I focus more on other things. And Kevin here, he gave me the courage and he inspired me to continue with a very, very inspirational speech.
But with a new method. I wanted to make Klaudia, I didn't want her to be a band, like a drummer that's only, I didn't want Klaudia only to be a drummer part of a band. Like, I wanted Klaudia to be the artist, the drummer. And I wanted her to sort of grow in that way. And I thought YouTube is the best way for it. And I thought, why not combine my passions for filming? And I came up with something different back then. I thought that when you Google or YouTube search drum cover, most of them are in a studio, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But how do you stand out when people choose your video? And I thought, why not just make it outside? Trying to maybe fit the theme of the Faded musical video, which is open, big fields, and that's where we put the drums for Faded. And
exactly, and why Faded? Well, that night where Kevin was so inspirational, we were listening to Faded like on repeat, and it's really like Mickey, and it's really like everything like blended in together. His
so
words,
nice.
The song, the whole idea of bringing the drum kit outside, like doing something different. Because before I was drumming in studios, I was playing with bands for like as a hobby, but I always wanted something more. I always wanted to go big with music, and because I really love it, and yeah, that's how it started.
so moving on with the story, after we posted Faded, it took around a month for it to reach out to people. And then when it sort of came into reaching 100,000 views, which was mind-blowing to us back then.
I remember even 50,000. I was like, what is going on? Like, something is happening.
Like, we're noticing, people are noticing our work.
Yeah.
And we did something different here.
Yeah.
So we decided, we're gonna lead on this, we're gonna ride this wave and make it evolve into a bigger wave. Anyway, so after that, after those drum covers, we decided we're gonna blend something with a story, because I love creating something with a story, with cinematography and things like that. But back then I was still new to it, so I wanted to try something out. So then we made something called a drum film cover, and the first victim was Sing Me to Sleep.
Yeah.
And I really like the video still today. I mean, there's some things I could change today.
Of course, but it's always like you watch your videos and you know.
But there's some scenes I just think, mwah! It's really nice.
And that Sing Me to Sleep was recorded in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands as well, and it was put in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And it was super like uncomfortable because there's like people walking around and trams moving, and everyone is like watching you.
Everyone was looking. You can even see in the video that every single one gave up.
Yeah.
Fast forwarding, we started to grow accustomed to Alan's songs even more. Like we were waiting for every single release. We were listening to every single remix. We were just in love with his songs, and we were looking forward to every single release.
Seriously, like his songs really inspired me and Kevin, and that's how it all started, and that's how we proudly continued our work, mixing the drum films. And Kevin came up with like the ideas and put the drum kit outside, and then drum film covers to add a story. And yeah, we just keep doing that because we know that our audience, you guys, you like it, you seem to like it, you give us many comments.
So, coming with this, So that's the next part of the story, and that's about a year ago we reached 100,000 subscribers and we got our first silver button from YouTube, and this is one of our most proudest moments, getting this. And we actually hit 100,000 before New Year's Eve last year.
Yeah, and most likely we'll hit 200,000 before end of this year.
Yeah, even earlier I think. We're coming really close now.
Yeah.
Really close.
Yeah.
But thanks to this, we started seeing things like we're actually getting somewhere with what we're creating. It's just our ideas from our mind. It just pops up somewhere. Maybe we're showering, or maybe we're making food or dishing, whatever. Ideas pop in, and we decided we wanted to make use of those popped up ideas and put them into fruition. And
when we made Faded,
yeah.
It was like a 30-minute walk outside in the cold, and we don't have a car, we don't have any kind of equipment that we can carry with us, like in an easy way. So we just put everything in suitcases. Maybe you've seen the behind the video of Faded. There's always big struggle and it always takes time, but if you have an idea and you want to execute it, all you have to do is just do it. Like
go the extra mile.
Yeah.
And exactly. Even to this day, today, still just me and Klaudia making these videos. Sometimes we got some help from friends, but still just me and Klaudia, and we keep doing the same way, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
But we're trying, I think we're evolving with how you play drums and how I make the story and filming and everything like that, and how I film your drums.
Yeah.
Like, I have my ways of doing that now.
Yeah.
Because it's been experimenting throughout.
A lot, yeah. For me as well, drum-wise.
Thursday night last week.
The day before the concert.
So yeah, so I thought, or we saw that Alan Walker has a show in Stockholm just in 24 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I had seen it before, but I didn't know exactly what date, but I saw, oh, it's tomorrow. So I thought, our awesome network here in Stockholm, we contacted our partner manager, Eric, you're the best.
Yeah.
We sent him a message and we told him, is there any way we can get like backstage or get to meet Alan or make a vlog there or something like that and go to the show? He said, I'll see what I can do. And with that answer, we're like, whoa.
And we actually messaged him pretty late, like
yeah,
it was
11
at night, and he still responded like, I'll see what I can do, and then...
Yes, with that, it's like, oh, wait, what we were just expecting like 110% no. That made the dream or the hope alive. Then the next day, on Friday, where the show happens around 8 o'clock, so the whole day goes by, and it's around like 3-4 o'clock, and Klaudia sends another message if there's any update, but he said, you guys are on the list, and that's the moment we freak out.
I was actually at work then.
Yeah.
And I contacted Kevin, and Kevin is like, you're joking. Like, get ready and come to the city and let's go.
At that point where we're just freaking out, we're like, without words, we're like, okay, I just need to get things together, I need to fix myself, I don't know how, I don't know. And then running to the train station, going to meet up with Klaudia, and then we met up with our partner manager Eric at United Screens here in Stockholm, and we went to eat and have some beers before.
Yeah. A
bit before the show, we're like, we're not sure if we're only gonna see the show or if we're actually gonna get to be backstage and meet Alan Walker.
Yeah, it all depended if the team is busy or not and if they have time to meet.
But luckily, then some guy were leading the way backstage. Or like backstage. Then I see we're walking towards the room, and then there's Alan Walker logo in there. I'm like, okay, it is happening. It is happening. I felt like we're walking into the room of our like idol or someone we've been looking up to for so long. Yeah. Like imagine those moments you're walking towards. I mean, for Alan Walker, like he's meeting fans every single day or in the shows. Like I'm sure he's used to how he's supposed to be with fans, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even though like when we seen him, like he's this guy in his bedroom
making
music for passion.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the guy we end up meeting.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly how he is
down
in
to
vlogs,
earth.
like he's exactly the same person. Like we hear often that people change when they get fame and money.
Yeah.
But of course we don't know him personally a lot, but
maybe for the music, but
the way he was, like it's really down to earth and just talking and letting us be there without any extra security or checking us first or anything. We came there and we were just hanging out, like in the same room.
Yeah, like we were hanging out before the show for a while.
Yeah, like we were part of this friend group. It was such an amazing experience.
And then the show happened, and
so after the show we returned to the backstage room to hang out even more.
First we thought we were just gonna get our clothes or something and we just go home.
Yeah.
But
it's funny because I walked in alone into the room and Kevin was gone, and
I was with the United Screens group, our network group.
Yeah.
Like,
but
and you went to the toilet. I'm like, we're waiting for her.
Yeah.
But then apparently she took it on her own to just go to the VIP room and sit and hang out with them.
I just went back and I'm like, oh hey, can I just sit here? And then everyone was like, yeah, just hang out with us. And I'm like, Kevin wasn't there, and
yeah, but it was just a few minutes. So.
Felt like 15.
But then I saw your text, and the group came, and we ended up having some beers, enjoying some music, and hanging out with Alan and his friends. His friends and brother was there, I think, but they were really nice people. Like I really enjoyed talking with them and getting to know their story.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just seeing the whole atmosphere of like you see the Alan on stage, you see the Alan in the concert and in the videos, but just to see him after the show was really cool.
I was a little bit speechless first.
Yeah, me too.
And
it's like
because you know all this stuff that we just told you, like the whole story, like kind of felt. I felt it again, and it was like I was a bit speechless. But I did say one thing, and that's Alan, if you ever need a drummer, hit me up.
Seriously, she's probably one of the best drummers for you EDM songs. She specialized in all of them almost. Her whole channel is like your awesome drums to your music, so I don't think there's anyone better than this person. Seriously. So yeah, this is the story how we met Alan Walker finally after 3 years.
Yeah, it feels like a dream. It doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I'm still processing it.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. And,
but
I hope we'll get the chance to meet Alan again in the future for musical purposes, collaborations, like cool stuff. Because I know that we're kind of the same, you know, like we just love creating, whether it's music or videos, playing video games. I don't know, it's like we have this sort of community, and it feels good.
Alan, this is a message to you. Thank you so much for meeting us and taking the time to talk to us. It means the world to us, clearly, from making this whole video. But really. it's something we're gonna remember for life, and we really hope we get to meet you in the future, or maybe work on something together, or anything.
That's the next dream.
I mean, we really want to. Like we're dying to do that. So.
Yeah, and you inspired me to create my own music, and that's where we're gonna what we're gonna work on as well. So
we're experimenting with that right now.
Yeah.
So next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, my name is Kevin.
My name's Klaudia.
We're TheKays, and
thank you for watching, and never give up on your dreams. And if you have a vision, if you have plans, just go for them.
Yeah.
No one is stopping you. Yeah.
You have something you always wanted to do, just do it.
We already said that.
Yeah, but just do it. Because with these things you have to repeat them 100 times for people to process them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, United Screens. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everyone who we met. We love you all. Woo! Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.